All right, what's up, class? This is Mr. Scott here. It is Friday, September 11th. Unfortunately, I am not able to be in our Zoom today. However, I have prepared an asynchronous lesson for you, so I'm going to go through exactly what you'll need to do in order to be successful in class today. And then aside from that, Mrs. Becker, another written and oral comm teacher, some say the best written and oral comm teacher ever, is in the Zoom to help you guys out should you have any questions, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do to begin class today is open up Schoology, all right? When you open up Schoology, you should go to our class, which will be period 3, all right? And you'll see at the bottom of week 4, you'll see some new information that says Newsella. Newsella is a website that we are going to use to harvest some of our articles that we're going to be annotating and studying in class. So what we're going to do is click on this Newsella information, all right? When you click on that class link, it is going to take you to a quick join class code where I can assign things to you directly. If you need to enter that class code PIN, it's right there for you, Z4W4MQ, okay? So go ahead and click on that. You are going to say that this is your first time here. It's going to be my first time here. Then you're going to click sign in with Google, okay? When you're signing in with Google, it will log you into your net ID for the school. So make sure you sign in with Google. Don't use a personal email or anything in that way. Just sign in with Google, all right? Put your name, first name, last name. I don't even think you'll need to do that. Just sign in with Google and it should work and log you in right there for you, okay? Now, inside Newsella, all right, if you click on assignments at the top, you will see this assignment here where it says part 2, what makes a community for us today? What you guys are going to do, all right, is in the instructions, choose an article that corresponds with our class theme and fill out the SOAPs chart after you finish annotating. So you're going to have to read an article, you're going to have to annotate an article, and you're going to fill out what's called a SOAPs chart. All right, and I'm going to show you what that is today, okay? So you have 3 choices. You have teens share feelings on TikTok app, how Gen Z is using social media, and then gamers form unlikely friendships. So what I'm going to choose is I'm going to choose how Gen Z teens find acceptance, all right? And what one of the features of Newsella is it has a lexicon adjuster at the top. I want you guys to be at max. I want you to click at max here. I want us to really push ourselves. If you need to reread it again after max, an easier lexicon, 940 or anything lower than that is just going to make the vocabulary a little bit more accessible to you and make the sentence structure a little bit more simplistic. But again, I want us to read with max first, okay? This is what I want us to do. Now, I don't want us to read on the website, okay? What I want us to do is this. Listen closely. We are going to click the print icon, all right? And we are going to select article only. Once we select article only and it loads for a second, it's going to give us a PDF version of the article, okay? This PDF version of the article is very accessible to share with Notability. So we are going to share it with Notability, create new note, all right? I don't want it in the worksheets folder. All right, I want it in my reading material folder, or actually reading skills, okay? Import, it goes into my reading skills folder, or however you have compartmentalized your Notability. And then I open up Notability, and it's right there for me. Now, it gives me a crazy title. I don't want that crazy title, all right? Community article. And then I go through my annotation process that we learned in class on Wednesday, okay? I'm underlining, I'm circling, I'm highlighting, I'm finding different types of evidence and information, all right? And ultimately, I'm going to arrive in my mind at the main idea. We're not going to have to write anything down main idea-wise today, okay? on this sheet. So we scroll, we don't see it, or we see all that we need, we highlight, we annotate. All right, make sure you have your annotations ready to assist you with the next part. If you don't have annotations ready after reading the article, it's going to make the next part of the assignment much more difficult for you, okay? And the next part of the assignment is this. You go back into Schoology. Inside the week 4 folder, inside the annotation folder, you are going to see what is called a SOAPs chart, okay? And this SOAPs chart tells us and shares with us a lot of information that's going to be valuable for us before we write anything on an article, okay? So we are going to share this with Notability as well. I can add it to my community article. That way when I go back in Schoology now, or in Notability now, right, I have added the SOAPs chart to that, okay? Now, we talk about the title and the author. Let's see. This is The Place for Generation Z by Julia Carpenter. All right, so I write that in there. Article titles, as we talked about on Wednesday, are in quotations. Julia Carpenter. Original source, you can put Newsella for right now. Okay? And it's going to ask you a series of questions that's going to brainstorm some things to help you compartmentalize information about the article. What's the general topic? What's the occasion? Why is this speaker telling us information? Okay? Who is the audience? Generally, to whom is the speaker providing this information? Is there a specific ideal reader? What is the purpose? All right, and then who is the speaker? What do we know about Julia Carpenter? What do we know about her potential biases or point of views, and what is she trying to share with us? Next, in this tone section, right? What is the author's attitude about the subject? What types of words, emotions, images are used to suggest, okay? Now, it probably isn't going to be bitter or mocking or hostile, but probably more of a positive connotation. So you might have appreciative, all right, or something like that, sincere. Make sure you go and understand what the tone words mean. And then here, you'll be asked to write a statement that reflects the author's overall idea the reader should take away from the passage. What is the main idea? Okay? Again, don't just tell me it's about Generation Z. Don't just tell me it's about the internet. Tell me, infuse together, all right, the multiple topics and themes, right, that the article is discussing. And then I'm asking for 4 lines from the text that support your main idea. So your supporting details should support your main idea, okay? Right now, we're not going to worry about the modes part, all right, or the context part, okay? Right now, it's going to be a little bit pop culture, a little bit education, academics, and a little bit science, technology. I'm going to give you those answers, all right? You don't need to do any of the other, and you don't need to do the modes, okay? But you do need 4 specific supporting details that support your main idea message, all right? Remember, when we're talking about main ideas, we're clear, we're concise, we're arguable, and then we're text specific. When I say text specific, we're mentioning the title and the author, okay? That's what we're going to ask you to do in the main idea sentence, and then your supporting details, right, are the pieces of evidence or information from the article that support that, all right? When you are finished with this, you are going to click the share note, other, copy to Schoology, all right? And then the submission box is going to be called Submit Your SOAPs Sheet from Article Here. And that's exactly where you're going to submit, right there, okay? Just in case, all right, you're unable to log into Newsela or whatever the case is, I'm going to put a copy of the article in the annotation folder, all right? I'm going to put a PDF copy of the article in the annotation folder. So if you can't log in, there's still going to be an option there for you to complete the assignment. However, I would like you guys logged in and registered with Newsela by the end of the class period today. So all I'm asking you to do for the weekend is to submit your SOAP sheet from the article there, all right? And then the last thing you need to do is your weekly read. Submit your weekly read number 2 here. The worksheet's right there under the weekly read folder. All right, again, update your Padlet as you move forward so you don't have to do that at the end of the semester. Submit your weekly read by 11:59 on Sunday night. Submit your SOAP sheet from the article in the submission box and you should be good to go. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys soon enough on Tuesday. All right, have a great day. Behave for Miss Becker. All right, she rules with an iron fist, so don't mess around. All right, see you guys soon. Goodbye.